And welcome back, and I've adjusted the FOV down to 55 because we found out that it's a vertical FOV instead of a horizontal one, and the internet is ablaze with confusion about that, apparently, and I don't know, I'm honestly kind of surprised they didn't patch it, either to change it to horizontal or just to actually specify vertical FOV in the menu just so people would know. Because it was clearly a point of confusion. It's weird because horizontal FOV is just like the de facto way of listing that kind of thing. Let's maybe avoid the sparking wire if I can. Or maybe I can't. Never mind. Alright, I'm also trying mouse just to give it a shot. Like C is crouch, and like control lets you lean a little bit. It's a straightforward enough move around and ow type game. This is a mandatory healing tutorial, isn't it? That's what this is. Alright. What's that? All the pieces I might need to create a med kit. Apollo. I don't need no healing, I can just conserve it forever. Tomorrow, together, no future. Yeah, same graffiti repeating. I should probably make a medkit though. Yeah, that's honestly easier with the mouse. It's such a mix. Like this menu here is a radial menu, which only makes sense for a joystick. Then you get to this screen, which is really easy to do with the mouse. And I was like, when I was trying to sort through the different options, I couldn't highlight the correct thing with my controller last time, and I'm like, well, this is gonna be a problem.
What happened here?
Looter pay? Oh, looters will pay. That's a very faded. Granted, it's dark in here. It's a nice silhouette of the planet over there, the same one we see on the pause menu. I mean the main menu. A lot of places around here, huh? All right. So these don't seem to function. Hold R to activate. Oh, that's the healing. Just making sure. Oh, hello. Not getting in there without an ion torch. Got a little bit of Metroidvania going on for a bit here. This game will probably take after Resident Evil to some extent, with the moving around in one area, going back and forth in various directions to open up doors. Alright, let's go ahead and just get rid of that prompt by healing up. Good old arm stab. There we go. A lot of debris there. I could just go across that if in real life, but it's fine. We're doing video game logic where that's an impassable barrier. So we need an ion torch to be able to open either of the doors I found so far. So the question is, am I missing one somehow? Let's look around. Actually, no, let's try the stairs. It's probably up there. Alright, so immediately you do get a sense that the sprinting makes you very loud. Listen to what those sounds I'm making right now. Alright, so I have two doors I can open with an ion torch. We're establishing the locked door before we're establishing the key, which helps you understand the purpose of the key when you find it, basically. It's very dark.
The torrents. I'm here. I'm right here. Verlaine! Damn it!
There's a bit of agony. No way of contacting the ship that you were on. That is loud. And that's a worrying noise. Can I use you at all? No? Alright. It's fine. It's fine. So, we've had a hint of our ship, but we don't have contact with them. And they're still out there, the ship's still there, so we have one potential way of hopefully getting out of here. If I can get in contact. We'll see how that works out, though. You always know a working Joe. This looped all the way around, didn't it? Let's double check real quick. Was there anything I could do with that debris, or was that a fully blocked passage? Just to check it off for later. Yeah, that seems like something that blocks you from progressing. Although the door over there is definitely open. It's a green door, so you should be able to pass through it. So maybe something will burst through that. You know, like something the game might be named after, or something. Hey there. We need power for you. Do you have the torch I need? That looks like a torch. There's a welding mask. So there's probably a torch in there. So first we need to restore power, then I need to grab the welding torch, then I need to try to cut through some doors. Hey there. Got ourselves a flare. Good old button mashing. Yeah. It really is the authentic Kratos experience. Toughest motherfucker in the entire universe. Hello. It's an arcade. It's the Runaround Rex machine. Although all these seem to be the same one over and over again. Yeah, Kratos was always weird because he could obliterate things with no big problem. And do all these horribly graphic things on the flip of a switch, but then he had to button mash just to open any random chest he could ever find. Chests that were presumably not made for him and were openable by normal people. And that was the light being crossed over to spook me. Let's see, though. Let's see. That's a light. I heard robo noises, but I see nothing in here. It's almost as if something was just in here. Woo! Hey there.
Rui Jones, today's update. After numerous demands, Marshal Waits finally called a public meeting to address the rumors that have been circulating on Sevastopol. But instead of the answers we wanted, he continued to be evasive, and after only a few minutes, he and his team were pelted by projectiles from an angry crowd. A gun was fired, there was panic, and now Waits and what's left of his team are forcibly ejecting us from the terminal. Feels like we're on our own now.
Not much else in here. So things are bad on the space station, big surprise. There's the welding mask, so that's more or less what we're here for, but I need the actual torch. I don't think I've seen that yet. I'll save in a moment. What do we have here on Sebastolink? Pulling the plug. Zoe, I'm sorry, but I won't need you to come in next week. As you know, the store's been in trouble for some time now, and I couldn't hold off the creditors any longer. There's just no one coming to Sevastopol anymore. It's not just us, either. It sounds like the whole station is in the red, and they're pulling the plug. Going to sell it off for scrap, I guess. I was speaking to one of the engineers, and he reckons that they'll announce it soon. I'm telling you this so you don't stick around for looking for another job. Sevastopol's finished. Time to move on. Harper. Those people were the lucky ones. They didn't know it at the time, but if you lost your job and got off this station, then you're alive somewhere, probably. Unless we find out something else bad. To all spaceflight employees. To all spaceflight terminal employees, in the interest of public safety and the prevention of panic, it must be made clear to all potential passengers that there are currently no scheduled flights leaving Sebastopol nor ships available. The Colonial Marshals are investigating problems on station and will update accordingly. From the Office of Marshal Waits. What is Apollo? Apollo is the central AI that monitors and provides guidance for all the Seegson working Joes on Sevastopol. Apollo also oversees all communications on the station, so wherever you are, you know you're in safe hands. Seegson tomorrow, together. Alright. Well, that's concerning, talking about there being no flights out, because you gotta wonder if people escaped then. Like, you gotta wonder if, like, the main people that were losing their jobs got away, like, what the timing of that is. It's conceivable that those people were totally screwed, too. Like, oh, we lost our jobs, just gotta wait for our plane to get out of here. Oh, nope. There's no ship leaving this place. Why, hello, Nightmare Event. It's nice to meet you, too. Welcome to darkness and danger. I'm sure we'll be fine. There's just the constant rustle of danger sounds. Yep, that's a wobbly light. They're trying to spook me in the warm-up to the monsters reveal. But I ain't seen no monster yet. 42. Well, isn't that a mess? Alright. So once I get my torch, we might want to backtrack through that if I get a chance to try to open up all that stuff. We saw stuff that the torch could be used on. Very empty so far.
Damn place is falling apart.
You don't say. She's really she's just the key of she has the best observations ever. Period. Like, it's like she has a master's degree in observations. Like, it only took her this long to figure out that the place is falling apart, which is really impressive if you ask me. Which, I mean, I have a degree in being impressed, so I know a thing or two about that. Just taking a look around to see if there's anything else here, because obviously I'm supposed to crawl through that. Anything down here? No. Not so much. Oh, it's a vacuum of some kind. It's a giant space Roomba! Am I about to get shocked again? I just finished fixing the last one. That's why we can't have nice things. Whole thing's making a mess again. Keeping an eye out for little parts on the ground. It's interesting to see these ceiling events, just because it looks like something you'd see in like a warehouse, really. There's something special about the alien ship design in that in Alien the ships feel like they're just not ships. They work so hard to convince us that ships are ships in so many sci-fi franchises, but in this one, I believe I got a hint of something. I don't know if that was an alien, a xenomorph, I'm sorry, or if it was a person, because all I saw was legs running. That's the only part of the silhouette I made out in time. That was abrupt. But yeah, I feel like the sci-fi franchises try so hard to make it look like their ships are sci-fi ships. And like, space, clean, color, shapes. But like, everything in Alien usually makes space stations and spaceships and so on just feel like, it's just a building. It's a building, but in space. Makes the whole thing a bit more believable, aside from the weirdly outdated computers, which is just part of the shtick. It's the good old-fashioned eat bar that you eat. You don't do anything? Alright. That's the beeping machine. It beeps. It's its favorite thing. We gave it emotion so it would enjoy the beeping that it only does. Door over there. Door over there. No, the closed door over here, so I'm gonna go here first for no reason. Maybe there's something stashed over here. Hello, important looking suitcase. Yeah, that's why I think of you. No. The spotlights on these suitcases make them look like they're gonna be important in some way. There's certain games that will specifically try to put lights on stuff like that to sort of guide the player. Those are all corpses. That is a quantity of dead. Huh. Means two things. One, a whole bunch of people died or something, which is obviously problematic. But two, potentially good thing is that it seems to imply that some people were decent enough that they were actually trying to take human bodies and put them in body bags and stuff. Don't know if they're still around or if it's just like bad people now or something, or maybe no people, but At some point, somebody was actually taking care of the bodies and not just leaving them. The looters will pay sign shows up everywhere. Hello, space station. Drama light. Is somebody gonna walk in front of the light dramatically? Come get me, bro. I know it's dark, but I'm gonna look around a little bit to see if there's... No. Don't think so. This lighting is harsh. That's a hell of a visual. Alright, power. What could go wrong, right? The one thing I regret about switching to keyboard and mouse for this episode is that button matching with the keyboard feels awful. That's open. I should probably be a little worried about those sounds. So that's what I just opened up, but what's over here? In the direction I should have tried first, probably. Alright. You've got a lit up room. Got a place that seems like I might need a torch to open it up. No, we need a maintenance jack. Another type of resource. Or tool. That was a very distant screeching sound. That's not really looking good for me. But you know, be optimistic about it. You never know. You never know. And that's a dead man. Is that the guy I came here with? I can't quite tell for sure. Can't quite make stuff out in there. For now, I feel vaguely safe-ish, so I'm trying to sort of walk around and explore a bit. Plasma torch. We've got 3 different tool types I need now, don't we? No, the plasma torch was the first one, wasn't it? Never mind. I didn't see the name for a while, so I replaced it in my head with welding torch, but that's... I'm sure that's the same thing. I opened this up, but why? Seems like no reason. It just opened up because the power's on. Perhaps to just reinforce the concept that turning on power opens things in this game. Nope, there's lights popping on. At a delay. Like they were waiting for me. You're oddly prominent, aren't you? Not much, though. Alright, so... that still can't be opened. So we'll try going forward to see if it... that probably requires the, See, I didn't like that. Don't do that. No, thank you. I think the delay light turning on was to point out that I'm supposed to go there. So we need a maintenance jack to go through here. It's probably up here. This light was scripted to turn on as I walked in the room. Which seems to imply that this is the way to go. Not much going on around here. That's the sign of... that's the sound of a save point. A real-life, genuine save point. Wouldn't want to lose all this progress of walking around slowly and looking at things. Little calendar details here. You need a lot of clutter to make locations like this work. Just to really sell it as what it's supposed to be, it has to be kind of dirty. That body seems so framed like it's important. But I don't think I had any interact option. Hello. Don't you look mighty important? Don't think we're gonna do much in here. Oh, hey. Oh. Yep. Get used to this animation, huh? And, let's just say she needed a moment alone for a second. Yeah. That wasn't a weird thing to do without context. Okay, that's gonna freak me out how the doors open up when you're approaching them. Because then I'll like accidentally open my way up to a bad thing when I'm looking the other direction. Imagine how that pans out for me. Still doing alright here. That's... what's in here? What's it say? Weights... oh, Weights lied to us. It's scrawled awkwardly and upside down. Anything hidden behind there? There's a hiding spot if I could fit in it, which I don't think I can. I should totally be able to fit in there. That'd be a great hiding spot from the alien. Potentially. Or anyone else. More maintenance jack references. That's another dead person. I bet he's got a useful tool, which will suddenly feel less entirely useful and less like a lifesaver when it's being carried by a dead person, implying that it didn't save them. Those are not good sounds. Necessarily. Hello, Death Portal. I wonder if you can use radios like that as a distraction at some point.
Fuck.
Yep. Well, we're gonna be needing that. Ah, that's what the Death Portal's for. I see you. I understand now. I understand you perfectly clearly. Whoopsie daisy. I'm sure nothing will possibly go wrong or interrupt me mid-sentence to make me startled or anything. Everything's fine. The sparks are actually just here as an attraction. It's a spectacle. It's like one of those indie darling films where they go through a fair and it's like, oh, isn't this a nice evening?
Rulo, I want to make a complaint to the highest authority, okay? My name is Zachary Watson. That's Watson. You get that? My complaint is this. Fucking marshals. They should be protecting us. It's their job. Something's on this station with us and no one knows what it is. No one fucking knows. They put braces on the doors. Lockdown. You know, like to keep something out. I'm fucking terrified, man. I'm fucking... shit. It's so cold. I don't think this fucking thing even works.
I think I need this more than you do.
And he was being eaten, because there's insects on the ship apparently, just to add to the pile. Got his ID tag, that's one thing. Sure. When do I get a cat to keep me company and I can save them with a flamethrower or something? Just a little help. Just a little something, you know? Just give me a nice little cat buddy. Please? Do I need to cut my way back out of here probably to continue? Yep. Was not expecting that. Press A? Okay. It's weird. I'll have to remember to just think of that as left. Like I can type without looking, and I can play PC just fine. But when asked to press A specifically, that's like on the list of things that nobody ever asks you to press in a game. Because when I'm playing a video game, I just think of it as left. What just moved over there? Like the cups. Oh, this whole cart fell over. Someone was here. Ooh. I'm going to die. Ooh, spooky death. It's like they just pretend to be really condescending to our impending doom. Few notes. Hello.
Interview subject. Heist. Did I say that right? Heist? Look, if you can't even tell me your name, we're gonna be here a hell of a long time. I just want to know about your boss. He's got you all into a lot of trouble. Someone's gonna be accountable. I'm gonna make damn sure someone's accountable. No? Tough guy, huh? Turner, turn off the tape. Maybe our friend here is just shy.
Dun dun dun, off the record interrogation. He got his face beat in or something, and now there's a chair topped over with papers on it? Huh. So 2 people were going after 1 guy in an interrogation. Got 2 doors open, that's a start. That didn't go anywhere, right? Nope. Now I get to go back into the main room and probably have something horrible happen. Let's just do a preemptive crouch, you know? Spooky noises. Those will eventually lose their effect on me. All the random chimes. There we go. I haven't been here yet, huh? Seemed like a room where something might happen when I first walked in, but then mostly just looks like a mess.
First, it's Turner. Gotta deal with that wasted asshole again. This time he nearly wrecked the door with a maintenance jack. Guess he figures it's safe here. Wants to lock himself in. Screw him. We got too much to worry about without babysitting drunks. Anyway, I threw him in the evidence lockup. Let the son of a bitch sleep it off.
There you go, huh? Alright. So they threw him in that locker, and then he presumably died there, so not a good time for him. Something's gonna happen down there, right? I just feel like something's gonna... Damn it, they keep hinting at that room. Everything about the level design points you at that room over and over again. They've also given me a locker to hide in, which seems to establish that something might happen around here. We'll see. We will see. We're in the open still? Alrighty then. So what's gonna happen the moment I try to open this?
Stay still.
Okay. Okay.
Now, turn around. Come on!
I'm Ripley.
Where'd you come from? Ripley?
Off station. A ship.
There's no ships here!
There are now.
Well, that's good news. Because things are not so good here. Something blue just now. Rocked this whole place.
I saw it.
But lady, that's the least of our problems.
Yeah?
Yeah. Something's on this station. Something you wouldn't believe.
Like what?
A killer. You get it?
Okay. Okay. What's your name?
Axel.
I was boarding with 2 colleagues. EVA. We got separated by the blast. Can you help me find them?
Why?
Because you seem to know your way around.
I mean, why? What's in it for me?
A place on the ship.
How do I know I can trust you?
I need to find comms. I need to contact my ship.
This is your lucky day.
Let's go, sweetheart. Seeks and Comms is in the Systex Spire. It's quite a distance, but we can get to a transit through the freight area. But watch yourself. We can get into all sorts of trouble there, okay?
Surprisingly quick establishment of a new character. Isolation temporarily reduced. Yep.
Come on, I don't want to stick around here long.
Okay, then you do it. Wait, no, don't do it. I don't want this. I don't want you to have this tool when you inevitably die in like 3 minutes to establish the alien as a threat.
Was that you following me back there?
Had to keep my distance. Can't take any chances.
I don't need any self-preservation feelings, right? I just walk right in here. Ah, it's a dead end. Okay.
Inquisitive type, eh?
Yeah, I'll just be very dead in a moment here. It's no big deal. Hey! Scrap. Yeah, those are nightmare doors. Alright.
Stick close to me.
I'm only doing that because the alien hasn't shown up yet.
Don't move.
Okay. We're not looking for trouble. Who are you?
I'm John. This is Ringo.
They're just some assholes. We haven't got time for this. Come on, Jana.
We're trying to get to comms. Can you help us?
We don't need their help.
Don't tell them anything. Look, I've got the elevator working. Jana, let's go, okay?
I'm sorry. Good luck.
We could all just work together. We're all trying to go to the same place. Alright.
What the hell was that about? Why are you so damn aggressive?
Everyone's running shit scared. Keeping to their own. Safer that way.
Well, that's a bummer. So Axel really ruined things for me potentially, because if I hadn't met him like 30 seconds ago, I could have gone with those people straight to comms, which seemed like reasonable people I could have worked with that wouldn't point guns at me constantly. But now I'm a victim of circumstance. Keep going in front of me, Axel.
Hope this ship of yours is the real McCoy.
You want to place in the ship, you get to be the human bait for anything that's coming out. You get to be the first thing the alien sees.